Hello and welcome back to Summernightskies. I'm glad that you're here. Today we're sitting in front of a bonfire, just casually with some logs. You can hear the crickets do their thing. You can smell the air. You feel it's summer and you look up in the sky and you see all the stars. It's such a good feeling. You can sit wherever you want. There's enough space for you, for everyone. Get your favorite drink, as always, and let the night start begin. I love the fire. It is, I know that you learn as a child that you don't play with fire. You also don't play with knives and stuff, scissors. But there's something special around fire. It keeps you warm. When you look in it, it's like, I don't know if that is a word, tantalizing. I don't know what when you feel like hypnotized, kinda, right? It is like you can drift away when you look at it. It's like it does the sound like the cracks and stuff. It sometimes there are like little sparks that flying away, but they fly up in the sky and then disappear. And it is so nice to see like the fire burn. That keeps you warm, where you can you can get some food and grill it on there, like bread on a stick or a sausage on a stick, right? Which you can also take if you want. But it is so nice to just take it all in and the smell of it, right? And then you eat your food and you drink your drink and it is like complete. You're just sitting there like leaning, like sitting in front of the log and leaning on the log and just like take it all in, and it is so nice. Sometimes, or what I think is that less is more. We tend to overthink, we tend to over complicate stuff, and sometimes it's just a stick and a simple sausage, or just like dough, and just put it on a flame or above a flame and get it like done and just eat it. There's nothing special about that, but it gives you the type of warmth, the type of, I don't know, it is, I can't describe it really, to be honest. It calms me personally down. I think it's also like a little in the moment. It's not a ritual because I don't do it that much, or I don't know if you would do it on a daily basis or like frequently, but it is so nice to smell it, to touch the bread if it's done, and then to eat it, and then you have like good company with you, and you laugh, and you are in the moment. Everything you do in this moment is like to be there. Just be there. There is no problems, there is no credit cards, there is no I don't know what else, right? Job. There's just you, this bread on a stick, and the flame, and the night. Those moments I like to savor. Those moments are, you can't compare them to, of course you have like maybe different moments that are similar, but obviously every moment is different. But I think I like to categorize them in an area where you can like get like it is. I don't know how to describe it. I maybe you can feel it in your heart, or you can feel it somehow. What I mean, it's kind of hard to to speak English when you know the word in German, or the sentences in German, and you try to you try to translate it in your head. Um, so bear with me. I'm so sorry. Yeah, or just lay there like beside the bonfire and just like sleeping. Of course, it's very bright, but it's calming as well, right? I do have a, I don't know what would you call it. I have a bonfire in my sleeping room, and it is so calming, and the warmth is so different. And I sometimes, and I know my older cat tend to look at it as well and just like take it all in. He was like completely, when he looked at the fire, he was like calming down. He was sleeping. He wasn't like a goofball all the time, or just he was a calm guy. Um, well, he's not here anymore, which makes me pretty sad. And I try not to cry now, because the feeling that he's gone is, I don't know. It's hard for me, right? It's been almost 2 years now, and I can't accept it. I'm so sorry. I'm just going like everywhere currently, but the thing that I wanted to say is fires are, they can be a curse. They also can be your best friend. Oh, it's pretty hard now for me to get back. My eyes are pretty watery right now, or watering. Um, yeah, I guess I need to leave this feeling now. But what I like to do is keep, well, obviously, I myself, I am an emotional person, right? And you can feel that, I guess, and I can feel how other people, I don't know, I can read them really quick. Not everyone, but I can read basically really quick. And it's easy for me to keep, to get them in a good mood, or to keep them in a good mood. And I also hear all the time I'm super nice. I'm like, everyone gets excited around me. I don't know if it's my energy, or my what I do, right? Stuff, different things. Um, not quite sure, but there's something about me that people like, or sympathize, or I don't know what the word is exactly, but they feel calmness and excitement as well. Um, I would love to know what your um qualities, or your, well, quality sounds so, but what do you think where you're good at that no one else in your area, or like is not as good as you are? I would say that sounds kind of stupid, but you know what I mean, right? I should do more bonfire talks, because I want to sit in front of the bonfire now and just take it all in. It is so nice to think about how we would all sit there. We just take it all in. We don't have to talk if we don't want to, but you're in a on a or in a place where you're safe. You don't have to think about what the other people are thinking. You're just there. Take it all in. I think you can also take a little, like, where when you go, and we have like this designated areas in our area or in my country where you can grill and stuff, but only in these areas. If you do want outside these areas, you have to eh, don't use an open flame, right? So you can take a gas cooker or what they're called. Um, that's totally fine, but obviously you should take a look that you're not like getting fire everywhere, right? When we're talking about fire again, yeah. But I think it's really nice to just do simple stuff like sitting somewhere. What I like to do is drive somewhere I've been to, somewhere I know, or somewhere I never been to and saw on Google Maps or something like that, and just thought, okay, there is water, there's a body of water, there's something where I can park, and it's like tarmac or something like stones or something like that where I can put a grill on it, and then I park my car and sit in front of my car, have my camping um, chair there, and just put like a grill in front of me, a small one, and just grill there my stuff and then eat it, or just picked up a pizza and just sitting there and take it all in. Like those little things. I mean, it's not a little thing. You need a car for that. Well, when you want to recreate that moment, right? You of course you need a car or something like that, and then you need a chair and you need like a grill and stuff and the food you want to eat. But basically, it's not a big event. I hear all the time that people are going to Disney, which is fine to me. I'm not a big Disney person, right? I watched some of those and I know the like I don't know, when I was a kid there was like on the boat, the black white movie of it, or I don't know if it was a movie with Mickey Mouse, or Mickey Mouse as a um what's it called, as a wizard. I know this one as well. I was pretty young. I remember that, but I was so excited when I saw it. Yeah, but that's about it. I like Tiny Toons and stuff, but that's not a part of it, right? Um, so I'm not a big person for that, and I don't have a desire to go there. To be honest, I know that you need a lot of money, and I know that a lot of people go into debt for that, right? I don't know. I'm not that type of person. I try to keep it everything low. I try to simplify things, I would say. And I think not only sometimes, but I guess for some people who are not used to that, sometimes small things are much better. I live by that sentence, so I I I try to keep myself accountable to it. And when I get like a little squeamish about something, I try to keep myself on the ground and say, hey, you have a bed, you have like a roof over your head, you have a phone that is paid, you have like a laptop, you have like everything you need. Don't be a son of a brisket now, right? um, it is always important to know that what you have and you're grateful for what you have and what you are, obviously. It is so important. I learned it the hard way, kinda. I know I'm not that old, and I know, well, is she giving now wisdoms or what? No, I'm not, but it is, that's what I experience. And I think it is important because those small things, they are like little pockets of like presence, I think, where you can get dopamine and like joy real quick for less effort or less money, right? And you feel overall much happier than you are when you go like you have this quick dopamine hit when you go to Disney maybe and you have some pictures of it and it's a once in a lifetime thing. But I think that is like I don't know, I'm a person I don't like big like areas where are so many people. I think in public transport when I'm sitting there and there is a lot of people and they have to sit beside me, I don't like that. It's different when we are sitting here or if someone is like hugging you basically all the time and if someone is in front of you, you're like squished between five people, right? That is not comfortable for me. I don't want to hug everyone, right? I'm pretty nice, but I'm not that nice to be honest. um yeah, enjoy the little things. Enjoy the simple things and enjoy the small things. Well, small and little is the same thing in this case, but just savor the moments. I think it got me more calmer. It got me more. I enjoy so much time. Of course, there are things that I can't control, like when there is something happening in the job where you have to act fast and stuff, right? But you can control how you are outside of this area, right? You can control the only thing that you can control is yourself, right? And try to well, when you can't calm yourself down, how are you supposed to calm everyone or every like someone else down, right? That is hard because of course it's maybe different areas, but I think learn yourself so you can control it better and then you can help others better, I would say, if you get what I mean. mm, yeah, I mean there's a song from I don't know how you say the band 100 or Blink 182, I guess is the band. All the small things. I don't know exactly on top of my head what the song is all about, but you can have all the small things and you can be grateful. I know a lot of people like minimalism. I like it to some extent, but I like to keep some stuff around me, of course. Well, that is me. I like to play with things. I like to keep myself busy and stuff. So that is why I keep like little fidgety stuff and so on my desk, for example, right? That doesn't mean I can't keep like calm and stuff. I can, and I can just sit there and just enjoy it, take it all in, and sleep or something like that. That is no problem. But yeah, whatever you need, whatever you're looking for, I don't know. Take your time, enjoy the little things, enjoy, savor the moment, and enjoy who you are with. You don't know when the time comes where they're gone. You're gone. Well, maybe you don't know what's happening after that, right? But I think overall, I am happier when I enjoy the little things, and I keep them always like present, and they're precious to me. And I think that is something that I can ground myself with. If you have something like that, let me know. I think it's important to communicate and to know what others do or have, so maybe you know what to do as well, or if you have like other perspective on it. But yeah, what I just wanted to say is you don't need money, but enjoy the little things and don't let anyone else drag you down.